welcome back to Drawing with Sweed. I've got three very special guests on today. Tennessee Wybenga, Big W and Bubble and Squeak McGann. How are you fellas?
I'm good, Harry. How are you, mate?
I'm good.
Yeah, not too bad, mate, not too bad.
Yourself, Blake? Yeah. Where am I going, Blake?
Yeah, turned right at the
Yeah. So obviously you've seen a few episodes of Drawing with Sweed, I'm assuming.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate.
Without doubt.
All the time,
What?
yeah.
Seen them all.
Seen a few episodes.
Can recite them word for word, actually.
Recite them word for word.
We've doubled up on a few of them.
Can you give me a rendition of episode 1 then, Blake?
That was actually just an information session.
Oh, well done. Well done. Obviously we're heading down to the Gosnells Nets because you boys want to try and hit some bombs off my bowling, so won't be too hard unless I spin a web, but
Turn right here.
turn right. Obviously fellas, I heard you had your 18th birthday party the other day, Blake. I'm sorry I couldn't be there, mate.
Yeah, a little bit disappointed,
Oh.
but you know, I can live with that.
I was going to be coming and there's prior engagements and me and JL were going to try and make our way there, but we just couldn't get there. And just...
No, it's probably better if JL didn't rock up, to be honest, mate.
Jacob Lockyer. Did you hear
What
about
did
that?
you call me? Bredzy.
Bredzy. So obviously it's your first time on Drawing with Sweed, so
Straight.
firstly Tennessee, mate, would you be able to give us a bit of a rundown about your heritage?
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, just what hospital I'm in and stuff.
Oh, that sort of stuff. Whatever you want to delve into, mate. Whatever you feel.
I'm a little bit. I got a bit of Dutch in me. Grandparents are
Dutch?
Dutch. Yeah,
Cool.
but I'm born in Bentley Hospital.
That is the third Swede to be born in Bentley Hospital.
Oh,
That's superb.
Mate, you don't get to it. You just
Oh.
wait till these boys have to say in the back as well.
Blake, would you like to give us a rundown on your heritage, mate? Just...
Yeah, Bentley Hospital, man.
Oh, you're joking. Big W, if you're born in Bentley Hospital.
You're not going to believe it, Harry, but Bentley Hospital was my place of birth.
Oh, this is phenomenal. I'm not sure if you're pulling the piss or not.
No, actually not.
Check.
Genuine, eh?
Oh.
I was going to bring the birth certificate just to like let you know.
This is phenomenal stuff. I'm quite disappointed I wasn't born there now.
Oh, no. Where were you born at?
Subiaco Hospital, mate.
Oh, still not a bad hospital.
I assume so. I don't know, mate, but I'm sure it's up there
Go straight.
with the standards.
Check straight.
I went to the West Coast game yesterday, fellas. You guys probably wouldn't be too pleased with what happened.
Nah, we'll move on from there.
We'll move on.
Yep.
Thought they had it at half time.
No, I can't wait to West Coast play that AFLX thing at the end of the season.
AFLX. So you guys were a few of the inaugural Swedes. Early days when the old PS3 Don Bradman was the main go for Swedish cricket.
Yeah.
It's come a long way since then,
Has come a long way, mate. We're struggling now on the real field. We're 4-7, so I think we have to win our last 5 games to make the finals.
Is it just a winter comp or?
It's just a winter comp, yeah. So it's just T20s.
When the footy's over, I might have been able to fill in for a game or two.
mate.
But
We had a washout against the top side who hasn't lost a game, and they rescheduled it. I was happy to share the points, and they rescheduled it. So it's pretty.
I don't blame them for wanting to reschedule.
Oh,
like give me
got a pretty strong side.
At 4-7.
No, not at that level. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
That was in the Sydney Swans.
No, it depends. Some games we have a
Right.
decent side, and other games it's mediocre. Well, on Saturday we had 6 debutants, and
Go inside.
but we kept in the 157. We just batted too slow.
Can I ask you a question actually, Aaron?
Yeah, mate, you chuck any questions you want to chuck at
Yeah.
me.
I just want to know how the diet's going
I've only
Has it
just started, mate.
today.
Yeah.
So what was for breakfast?
All I've had is a glass of water and an apple so far. So it's 12 glasses of water a day and just fruit.
Fruit.
So
What about for dinner, mate?
fruit.
Fruit salad?
It's just fruit.
Oh, yeah.
Then tomorrow I think it's just vegetables. So I'm a bit more of a fan of the fruit than getting on the vegetables. But
Sounds good, mate.
Just get a couple of Caesar salads in you.
Yeah,
Toss the salad.
I can definitely put together a salad or two. I was actually listening to a few of the Swedish remixes last night and heard the salad song and thought I could.
When's your next one coming?
Oh,
I want a top
next
hit.
hit single.
oh, as long as it's not an average one. I've released a few average ones, but most of the time they come out alright. But
He loves his own work.
I wouldn't say that, mate.
Harris, I got a question for you now.
Yeah, no, go ahead, mate.
Mate, what's with that Swedish fun and the something bun or
Oh
something
no!
like that? Mate,
Yeah,
what
what
was
was
it?
all that
Were
about,
you
mate?
absolutely wasted or what?
I don't want to talk about it, mate. No comment.
No, surely.
Was a
Surely you got on a couple of alcoholic beverages.
I don't know, maybe
No, what if Sean Richards sees that?
Oh
He'll
no.
hang his head in disgrace.
I think he already hangs his head in disgrace, mate.
Hey, Arrow, you wouldn't happen to have a ball, would you?
Mate, open that console. There's a variety of drinks.
And a fidget spinner.
And a fidget spinner.
Is this the truth?
Right. Oh, yeah, you're just going to have to
Yeah.
park it just here, Arrow.
Just here.
Yeah.
What? Just no.
You look like a big dog just at the fence.
So, Blake, obviously, we used to play indoor together down at Fitzpatrick's for the Crabs.
Yeah, mate, it's
So to Walter and Tennessee back there. It's a bit of a premiership reunion. Can you give us your thoughts on that day, the whole day of the playing the prelim and then the grand final? What were you?
well, definitely prelim. I thought we'd win. I thought we'd definitely make the final.
Yep.
You know, to come from 1 and 7 to
Winning. I think we won 10 in a row there
Yeah.
at one stage.
you know, shit like that just doesn't come to you. But when I didn't know if we would win the grand finals. I think that team beat us about 3 times.
Yeah,
like,
we never
100
made it.
runs combined. So,
Yeah.
but you know,
we're all over him in the grand final.
Benny McGilvray just sticks out a one-hander.
And I remember me and Walter opened the batting. I think we ended up with 5, and I thought we're in some strife here. Then by Benger and McGann's classic running twos between the wickets just turned things around.
Do they have mine and Wybenga's name up there as best partnership duo
Oh.
at Fitzpatrick to ever play the game? Or?
They don't, but they probably should. Well, there's actually a new pretty solid partnership. That's me and Jake Kidson at the top of the order. And as much as I love Jake Kidson, you can't run. You just have to block. And,
Block 6, block 6.
block, run third ball. Block, run third ball. But if you do it right and you don't lose a wicket, you get 30. Left here?
No, you're right.
Second exit.
Oh, cheers, Ben. Fucking what's with this round?
Hey, Ari, do you remember the first time you met Walter?
You want to tell us what you were thinking at the time?
Because I remember you said 10. Have you got any mates that want to come fill in for indoor? And I said, yeah, I've got a mate. He'll come down.
No, I remember it as Braddon was a regular, and you had Walter down with you, and you said, oh, this guy wants to play. I said, we're full, and Braddon goes, oh, I'm not feeling the best. He can play. And I said, all right.
We couldn't believe our luck.
And you told me his name was Walter. Fucking.
And then the nickname stuck.
It did. Big W, the neutral bullet.
Yeah.
The neutral bullet.
You know it.
And a bit of classic TJ magic. And
What about Daddy McGann?
Daddy McGann.
He was all part of the premiership. He had a game in there.
He played one game. We were short and we asked him to play. I think it just about killed him, but it was impressive.
He had a 6-week recovery.
I've actually drafted Daddy McGann in Swedish footy after Blake's team folded.
But that
With
double
good reason.
Stephen partnership was just that pure good for you. Anything,
Oh shit.
I reckon the best partnership actually to ever play at Fitzpatrick was myself and Stephen.
Jesus Christ. Stevie.
First rate.
Stevie
Let
Wonder.
alone that, he was probably the best player to play at Fitzpatrick. Just because of the team morale he provided.
Just to poke.
He always had a crack.
Yeah,
He always had a crack.
We got right into it.
All
I'm
his
surprised
little.
he didn't try to sledge anyone throughout the year, eh?
He's a very quiet lad on the field. yeah, it was that day of the premiership everything just seemed to fall into place because I remember we were short players because Chad couldn't get there till the grand final.
Oh, the chat. Oh,
The myth.
And then who was it that got 3 runouts and then got dropped for the final?
Yeah. So because we were short, Braddon hadn't played since like round 5, but he played enough to qualify. So Chevy got to Indoor at 5 o'clock, picked me up. We went and got Braddon from Canning Vale Repco.
We batted first as well, so me and my banger had to go in and open.
Did you?
Yeah, because you guys were late.
Yeah. And then we had, what do we have? We had Braddon come. He didn't have shorts. He had to play in dress pants.
Oh, I remember that.
And he put on a classy partnership at the end and got 3 runouts in the dress pants. And he was the one that pulled himself out of the grand final.
He said, no, they're going to rip.
I've got to go home and sort this out. And
Right.
so they
That's the sort of stuff that wins grand final.
Yeah,
It
that's
is.
good.
because we knew Chad was coming for the next one. So we were originally going to play with 7 in the prelim
Right.
and get Chatty in for the 8th player. And then Jimmy's uni caught fire.
Yeah.
And it enabled us to get him down for the prelim, but I said to him, you can't play in the grand final because it wouldn't be fair on B-Rad, who we've picked up in the dress pants to play in the prelim, and your uni's caught fire, so unfortunately you're just going to play in this. And then Jimmy Shoesmith ended up getting a grand final gig because Braddon said, I'll sit it out. And that's just, he's as much a premiership winner as the rest of us, in my opinion. So,
Thanks for driving us.
no worries, mate. Thank you for being on Driving with Sweed.
No, mate,
It's been an absolute pleasure, mate.
Thanks, Harry.
No worries,
I really
mate.
enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
I'm glad you
Say that
enjoyed
I
it.
enjoyed hitting you for that one semi-big bomb.
Semi-big bomb.
And I can't wait to see you at Kenwick Cricket Club.
No worries, mate.
Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation. Manipulate my decisions.